What the hell is going on out there? Oh man, my mic sound crazy. What's going on, guys? Do I got an echo going on? Uh, Man, audio's all messed up. Ain't been on in a while. All right, that's better. That's better. Listen, ain't been on in a while. Work, life. Life's been happening, but hey, it's good to be back in the best seats in town, the cheap seats. Beer Cave. I don't know when he's coming back. He's been going through some things and handling some life stuff himself. But I am here. We are going to talk some football. We are especially going to talk about some Browns because I haven't been around to really get into it with all that. But Browns have been going through a rough patch here. They can't get a win. Couldn't do a whole lot. Then you had, the Amari Cooper trade. Everyone was up in arms. Oh, we're doing a fire sale. What's up, Bobby G? We're doing a fire sale. Trading everybody. Myles Garrett, the whole defensive line, all the receivers, everybody's gone. We're trading them all. Come on, man. Y'all had to hit reality at some point. Didn't think logical. We weren't going to do that. Amari Cooper was going either way. Either way, in a sense. And we saw that was the best bet and what we could get for him. Send him off to a team that could possibly be a contender, make him happy, be all right. Deshaun goes down, gets hurt. And I got to say, I have to say, I never wanted to put on the bear mask as much as I did that day. I was ashamed to be a part of a fan base that would do that to a player. I don't care what he's done or what he hasn't done. You don't boo a man when he's hurt like that. You don't boo somebody off the field. You do not do things like that. You do not want other players, other cities, other fans to look at us and downgrade us and just disgust in what we do. We already have enough people that look at us like, oh, they're just the Browns. It's just the Browns. We don't need to add in that we are disrespectful pieces of shit, too. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself for doing what y'all did, clapping when he got hurt and all that other. Y'all should be really ashamed of yourself for that. I'm telling you right now. But he goes down. He has surgery. He's going to make a full recovery. Hey, pray for his rehab. Pray for everything to go good. Nick Chubb comes back. And of course, we're ramping him up slowly. Very slowly are we ramping Nick Chubb up. And I'm okay with that. You don't want to dive into it and hand this guy the ball 30 times a game and blow out his knee or his Achilles or anything like that. Oh, what's up, Mom? You want to start him slow. So, 50 yards a game so far, 12, 15 carries, had his first touchdown the other game. He's coming along. Going slow here. Going slow with the man. And then we got some devastating news. In the Cleveland sports world, some devastating news. Jimmy Donovan, rest in heaven, passed away due to his battle with cancer. I mean, he battled like hell with that because he's been doing that for a couple years now. And yeah, there's a lot of memories with him, a lot of good times with him as, the radio broadcast, because that's how I listen to sports a lot. I'm one of those guys that I'll turn the game on, maybe the TV, but I turn the radio on. I'd rather hear the radio announcers than the TV guys, because the TV guys are just flapping about who the hell knows what sometimes. Shit that doesn't even matter about the game, or they're so infatuated in love with one player like Pat Mahomes and Chris Collinsworth that's all they talk about the whole damn game. And I don't want to hear that shit. So I usually try to turn on the local broadcast up there, hear Jimmy Don, listen to him and the excitement he brings, how he calls the game, how you feel like you're there every step, every yard that somebody is running down the field, every catch, every play, everything. You just felt like you was there. That is what that man brought to that team, brought to this city. Well, that city. I'm not in Cleveland right now, but that city. You know, I did it with Joe Tate and the Cavs. I wouldn't watch Cavs games. I recorded Joe Tate calling the games because to me that was more exciting. Just to get the feel. You get the goosebumps when him or Jimmy Donovan was calling a game. You know, Joe Tate be out there, Terrell Brandon, top of the arc, to the line, to the lane, wham with the right hand. You just feel it. Jimmy Donovan, he's to the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown round. You just felt the electricity run through you without having to watch. And that's what doing play-by-play or doing that for a team just brings you. That's fans love that. Real sports fans know what I'm talking about, and they love every aspect of that. So prayers out to his family, you know, God rest his soul and all. Battle's finally over. Hopefully you can look down now and be like, these Browns. And yesterday they did exactly what they needed to do for Jimmy. They got that win. Jameis Winston got the start. You know, there was all sorts of stupid things going on. Chubba Wubba, baby. Yep, that's right. That is right. And, you know, they all the stupid talk. Myles Garrett, you know, people are trying to get him. You know, it's a Darius Smith. You know, this stuff is getting crazy. Is there a rift between the Browns and Jameis Winston? Are they getting sick and tired of him? I don't even understand where that one even came from. But he gets to start. And he goes out there and he literally does what we all know he can do. And it's insane how well he did it in a system that we've watched Deshaun Watson fail in. But Joe Flacco thrived in. DTR, as he progressed, thrives in it. So yesterday, Jameis Winston. Wow, see that? Jameis Winston. All right, 27-41. Again, he's going to throw that ball 40 times. He just chucks that ball. 334 yards, 3 touchdowns, sacked twice. 300-plus yards and 3 touchdowns. We haven't seen that since Flacco did it last year. Chubb, 16 rushes, 52 yards. Look at this here, though. You know, go down the line. Cedric Tillman. People were putting him down. You know, I don't know about Seti. I don't know what we're going to do here. We need a receiver. We need this. Cedric Tillman is big. He's got speed. He's got hands. I've been loving this pick since we did it. And we decided not to do nothing. We not use him. Oh, what up, Scully? Yeah, listen. Cedric Tillman, 7 catches, 99 yards, 2 tutties. But we're going to talk about what the difference is. Is it Jameis? Is it the play calling being done by Dorsey? We'll talk about that. Elijah Moore, 8 catches, 85 yards. Jerry Jeudy, 5 catches, 79 yards. Njoku, 5 catches, 61 yards, and a tutty. He was spreading the ball around. I mean, come on now. I feel like it's all right. Winston does Winston things. He's got the arm. He can do all this. He knows how to read. He's been doing this for a while. Play calling goes to Ken Dorsey. And it feels like it all opened up. A lot of the passing plays opened up. And I'm telling you right now, once they ramp Nick Chubb up to 25 carries a game, everything that's happening in the passing game is going to let that man run wild. This whole thing changed yesterday. You saw the vibe of the team be different. You saw the stadium and the fans be different. Everything changed yesterday. Everything did. And it's good. And people are arguing. What was it? Was it really Watson? Was it Stefanski and his play calling? How did it change and go to be from so bad to good that quick? The Browns, they do just need to go Chubb, and they will. Listen, Chubb is going to come. Listen, they're going to ramp him up. He has 16 carries, slowly getting there. Next week, probably 20, 21, getting them to 25. You want to get them that 25, 28 range, and I think that's going to be perfect for him. And again, with Winston throwing the ball because he unleashes it, and we all know what he does. We know what Winston does. He'll give you 30 touchdowns, 5,000 yards, but he'll probably throw 20 interceptions too. But when you got players that the Browns have, and again, it's not just one guy. Like if Amari was here right now, he would have loved yesterday. But I'm okay. I'm okay with letting Cedric Tillman start to step up. Elijah Moore getting involved because we haven't really seen Elijah Moore too much. You know, he hasn't really done a lot. Jerry Jeudy, Njoku. When Njoku had his year last year, Browns did well. We need Njoku to continue being that guy, continue to be used. He doesn't have to have 100 yards a game. You give him, you know, listen, I'm going to say 55 to 70 yards a game, touchdown. Browns win those games. Because that means it's opened up for the rest of the guys. Why do you think Cedric Tillman, 99 yards, Jeudy, 79, 85 for Elijah Moore? Why do you think this all happens? It opens it up, and Winston's able to throw the ball. And again, a lot of you guys are going to say Watson's trash, which again, it's a mental thing for me. He mentally has destroyed everything in him, and I think it's taken him all the way down to the ground. But I'm happy as hell that we saw what we saw. I love the leadership from Winston. I love how the defense stepped up and did their thing. Hey, I hope to God Denzel, he had his second concussion this year. I hope he's okay. I hope everything's going to be all right. Hopefully it wasn't a real bad one and it was just, you know, some minor stuff. He can come back because he was looking like one of the best corners in the league again. I mean, this team is just doing things they need to do, and they showed that yesterday. Now, again, a lot of people are going to pop off like, this is it. One game. You're right, it's one game. But the improvement from one game to all those other games is drastic. It's drastic. Drastic. To see the ball fly around the way it did and people catching the balls and the defense stepping up, that offensive line, don't ever let Jed Willis step back on that damn field again. Do not, I repeat, do not let that man step back on that field again. DeJuan Jones is to be that left tackle from now on. Let Conklin step up in that right tackle. That is what we do. It is over with right there. Until we draft a left tackle and we can put DeJuan Jones back over because Conklin's contract's done or whatever we do there, do not let Jed Willis step back on that damn field. That trash can and his stupid ass and how he doesn't know how to block, which you come from Alabama, you would think you know how to block. You know something. But when you line up and you literally stand up the block and there's no one in front of you and the guy runs right next to you, by you, like you didn't pay attention, you do not know where you're going with this, to me, that blows my mind. It absolutely blows my mind. He better not see the field ever again. Ever again. DeJuan Jones at left tackle was great. Wyatt Teller being back was great. That offensive line looked real good. And again, that is going to be a hell of a thing when Chubb is fully revved up and rolling. You know, I don't do the whole all eggs in one basket thing. Oh, yeah, well, this is what it is, you know, blah, blah, blah. But we just took down the Ravens. They were leading the division. And it was a great game. all sides of the ball. It was going to be rough, tough. It's not going to ever be a blowout with them. It is always going to be that battle, especially if we're both playing good. We have the Chargers next week at home. You know, Chargers are kind of beat up right now. They're going through some things. They're going through some growing pains. Easily could be another win. Another win. So what does that put us at? It'll be we hit that Chargers win, that's 3-6. Then we're into the bye week. Everybody can start regrouping more. People can start getting things together more. And then we have the Saints, who have taken a huge step back. Spencer Rattler's in there. The team looks lost all over the place. Kamara doesn't look like he was the same Kamara from the first 2 weeks of the season. That could be another win coming out the bye week. Could be 4-6. Then the Steelers come to town. Now, the Steelers have a problem. I don't know why they decided to put Russell Wilson in, especially when Justin Fields was winning games. But they have a problem because they don't really have a whole lot. They got George Pickens. Najee Harris seems to have stepped it up a little bit this year. That defense, again, that team goes as that defense goes. But if we're rolling, I feel like we can get that win at home against Pittsburgh. I feel like if our defense is starting to amp up more, because once this defense is rested and healthy, and they can get off the field more and sit there and watch 5 to 7, a good 8-minute drive. 5 to 8-minute drive down the field. Give them some time to breathe, not just 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. Taking 45 to 60 seconds off the clock. You get that 6 to 8-minute drives, even longer. That's what we want. That defense, that means they're going to come in hungry every time they're on the field. I feel like we get that win against Pittsburgh. That'll put us at 5-6. Then we go to Denver, and now you know what it is with us in Denver. When we go there, we lose. I don't know what it is. It doesn't matter what that team looks like. For some reason, we lose. And we're going up against a guy who's a rookie. And I love this dude, Bro Nix. And we're going against a team that truly believes in themselves. You got PS2 out there doing all sorts of damage on defense. Javonte Williams, Cortland Sutton. You got different dudes on that offense. Humphrey, Troutman, McLaughlin. You got different dudes stepping up in different ways for that Denver team. So that's going to be a scary game just because they don't care who they're playing. They're going to go out there and do their damn thing. I mean, you got to think of what Bro Nix just did. What did he have? 3 touchdowns, or was it 2 touchdowns and he ran one? The dude does everything he can. Everything he can for that team. I feel like that's going to be a win. And it's because Pittsburgh is on a Thursday night and we play Denver on Monday night. So we have extra long. Extra time to get ready. What's up, Back It Up, Binge? Oh, yeah, they ruined your pool. Yeah, listen, man, I got ruined right away in my pool at the beginning when the Ravens went down and someone else went down. But hey, everybody listening, go look up the Back It Up Binge podcast on YouTube. Great sound bites. He does good work over there, man. You guys will love it. Make sure you tune in for it. It's good stuff. But yes, that win was great. We needed that win more than anything. We needed the Browns just to play as a team more than anything. So we're in Denver. We travel to Pittsburgh, and I think we're going to lose that game depending on what's going on in Pittsburgh. So we win that Denver game 6-6. We lose the Steelers game 6-7. Chiefs. I don't know, man. Mahomes doesn't look very Mahomesy. We're at home. Colder weather, probably. We're going to take the loss. 6-8. I'm going to go 6-8. At the Bengals and then versus the Dolphins. And then we got at the Ravens. I think we win out. I think we beat the Bengals in Cincy with the problems they're having on defense and offense. Zach Taylor looks shamble. They better fire his ass right after this season. Whoever the hell said, let's trade Joe Mixon, and even though I called it and knew it was going to happen, get rid of that dude too, because Joe Mixon's over there in Texan land doing all the work and helping Stroud do what he needs to do, while you got Moss and Brown and these dudes acting a stupid ass fool over here. Don't know what to do. Jamar Chase is trying to do everything he can. Gesicki has revived his career, but they can't stop nobody. Their defense is nothing. There is nothing on that defense besides Hendrickson, and he cannot be every position. So I think we go get that win. Dolphins come here, cold weather. Who knows if Tua is going to be around, what happens there. I think we get the Dolphins. And in Baltimore, I think they're going to have the division locked up. I think they'll be sitting players. We're going to need to get that win. Bam. We'll be 9-8. I don't know. I know it's a winning season. I don't know if it gets us into the playoffs. But that's what it is. What's Scully saying? Hey, listen. Scully goes, tell Jay put some respect on Jalen Hurts' name. Eagles gave it to them Bengals. That was for the Browns to slide back up. Gift for 216. Hey, I love that. But I am pissed off at Jalen Hurts right now, Scully. Mad as hell that these dudes want to do this tush push every time down in the end zone. If they would have handed that ball to Barkley one time and gave him the opportunity to get in the end zone and get me a touchdown, I'd be a lot more richer. I'd be a lot more richer if they just did that. But yes, the Eagles put that hurting on the Bengals. Jalen Hurts did his damn job. That defense stepped up. That was a hell of a game. The Eagles needed that game. The Bengals desperately needed that game too, because now it looks like they're going to start sliding. I don't know how that's going to look for them. I feel like that's going to be rough. I mean, let's do that. Let's go to the Bengals schedule. Right now, they're 3-5. They got the Raiders next. It's at home. Should be a win. Then they're at the Ravens. That's rough. They're in LA. I mean, they got an all right schedule coming out, but I don't know, man. I don't know. It's going to be the battle who's going to be last in this division between us and the Bengals now. Unless the Steelers want to join this conversation. But talked a lot of Browns. A lot of Cleveland. Hey, and I want to throw it up. Hey, listen, to the Guards, to the Indians. Hell of a damn year, man. Stephen Vogt had Coach of the Year or Manager of the Year. Hell of a damn year. Went to the LDS or went to the ALCS. You were right there. I mean, right the hell there. I really thought you guys were going to go to the series, but that just proves we don't have a big payroll roster, and we gave everybody every bit of everything. Let's continue this into next year. Keep building. Do not trade away players. Do not act stupid. Maybe add a piece or two. We probably, if we were healthy, think about it, if we were healthy. Shane Beebs, McKenzie, we were healthy. I don't think it's a question. Shout out to them, though. Them Indians, hell of a year. Cavs, 3-0. Mobley. Good gracious Mobley. Good gobbly Mobley. Evan Mobley's doing his damn thing. Jared Allen is doing his damn thing. Donovan Mitchell is doing his damn thing. And you got, what is it, Tyrone, or is it Tyrone? Jerome? I can't. Let me. It's right here, and I don't know why I can't think of who it is. Where are they at? Oh, they played yesterday. Here they are. Here they are. Yeah, Ty Jerome. He was stuck. I wanted to say Tyrone, but I was putting them guys together. He has been hella great for us. LeVert's doing his thing. Merrill. Even Tyson, man, coming off the rookie has been putting in work. Cavs are looking good. Cleveland all around starting to look good. I mean, I get it. The Browns are just now getting there, but they're there. You know, we've seen it. We've seen the play calls different, the different atmosphere, the different vibe. Everything's changing right now. So we will see how all that works out for the Cleveland Browns weeks to come. But yes, big up to the Indians. They'll be back in the Cavs. Yep. Cavs looking good too, Scully. But let's go. All right. We talk about the Browns, Ravens, you know, great game all the way down to the end. Browns capitalize. And usually you don't see that. And they got the win. Texans and the Colts. Texans get the win by 3. Here's the problem here. Anthony Richardson in the third quarter walked off the field to take a break, and he literally said the only reason why he did that was because he was tired. That is your franchise quarterback walking away from the game because he's tired, not fighting through it, not doing what he needs to do. He's tired, so he wanted to take a seat or staying on the sideline and not be involved. How crazy is that? Give it up to Josh Downs. Had a big-ass game. JT always doing his thing, but what the hell is Anthony Richardson? Come on now, man. I didn't have a lot of stock in you to begin with, but you cannot just walk off the field and say, I was tired. I figured I would give that play, give those couple plays away. What? Nah, see, hey, y'all better start Flacco next week and say, hey, are you tired? Go ahead and sit down the whole damn game. Say, if you think you're not replaceable, you are. If you're tired, you sit there and fight through it, and you play the game that you are getting paid millions of dollars to play. That's horrible. That is absolutely horrible. Pat McAfee said he ain't never seen anybody ever do that, and that is incredibly horrible. You had the Packers, came back, got that win against the Jags. That was a crazy back and forth game. Sunshine said he wasn't letting the sun set. He was throwing nice balls all over the place. Unfortunately, they lost in the end. J Love and them boys. Josh Jacobs had a big game. They got the W. This game, there's not no real talk about it. You know, here's how we're going to talk about this next game. The Detroit Lions and the Tennessee Titans. Right? You know, it was a blowout, 52-14. Yeah, I don't know how he gets tired throwing passes. I mean, I get it. You're going to get fatigued. But you got to fight. If you're the leader, you got to fight. But 52-14 was the Detroit Titans score. What do we take away from this? You know, I mean, Mason Rudolph, 22-38, 266 yards. He threw 2 interceptions. Tony Pollard had 94 rushing yards. Calvin Ridley, 143 receiving yards. But let's go to the other side of it here. 12 of 15 with 85 passing yards is what Goff had. 3 touchdowns. That is all Goff had to do. Gibbs, 11 rushes, 127 yards, a touchdown. Montgomery, 9 rushes, 33 yards, a touchdown. That is all they had to do. And they had 52 damn points on the game. That's got to tell you something about this Detroit team. Defensively and offensively. The way this team plays and how they're playing, this has got to be scaring a lot of NFC teams. A lot of NFC teams. Because if they really don't have to do anything, and they can just, hey, we're going to whoop that ass, that's crazy. Oh, yeah, Montgomery, he had a pass for 3 yards. It was a touchdown. Come on now. When you got two monster running backs that can do that, what they do, and a defense that's going to stand pat. I mean, again, going against the Titans. But what people don't realize, the Titans were the best team in the league, averaging or holding other teams yard-wise. And they did it here. Problem is Detroit's defense shut down that offense. Detroit is scary good. Scary good. I picked Green Bay to win the division, but Detroit looks like they're going to win that division, and they might be coming out the NFC. And they might be ready to face whoever comes out the AFC and punch them straight in their mouth, Detroit style. I mean, they really, really look good. They do. Falcons, Tampa Bay. Wow, this was a game too. The Falcons go out on top big early. Kyle Pitts, 2 touchdowns. And dude, you are stupid as hell. You better have got reamed after you almost lost that touchdown. Thank God it crossed the goal line. You better carry that ball, protect that ball all the way until you in that end zone. You stupid ass. You stupid ass. How the hell are you going to drop that ball like that or hang it down loosely and you almost cost your team a touchdown? That'd change the whole dynamic of the game if that cost you guys. What up, Don? Yep, go Lions, man. Dude, I'm telling you, I'm rooting for the Lions. I would love to see the Lions in the Super Bowl. If the Browns had done things better earlier this year, I would love it to be Cleveland, Detroit Super Bowl. That would be such an amazing Super Bowl to me. 2 teams that went 0-16 before in their careers, 1-15 in their franchise careers, and now they're in the Super Bowl facing each other. 2 teams that have never done anything. That would be amazing. But yes, let's go Detroit. I'm going to be chanting Detroit. I'm definitely riding the Lions with that. But Falcons, Bucks. Baker got down, got behind. Doesn't have either one of his big weapons. No Godwin. No Mike Evans. And yet he takes what he has and does everything he can with it to mount a comeback. Fell short, but mounted a comeback. And I got to give it all to him. I got to give my props to Baker. Look, 37-50, 330 yards, 3 touchdowns. He threw 2 interceptions. But he did everything he could to try to win that game. Kirk Cousins, 23 of 29, 276, 4 touchdowns. Bijan Robinson, 63 yards. Mooney, 92 yards and a touchdown. Pitts, 91 yards and 2 touchdowns. I mean, but Bijan had a receiving touchdown. That was a hell of a game to watch. One hell of a game to watch. Now, this game, I didn't think it was going to go this way. Jets, Patriots. 25-22, the Jets take the L. They're 2-6 now. You brought in Devontae Adams. You got Aaron Rodgers. The team's healthy. Hassan Riddick has signed his stuff and said, I'm going to play. So he might not be 100% into everything right now, but he is a hell of a player, and he will step in and do everything. And you go against a rookie quarterback in Drake May, who ends up getting knocked out the game, and Brissett comes in, and they win this game. That defense put a stranglehold on that offense of Rodgers and said, hold up, wait a minute. We the fucking Patriots, and we winning it. There was no other way to put it. That's how they did it. They put it just like that, and they choked out the Jets and got that win. It's insane to me. Here, listen, the NFL, I've been calling this whole year. I've been saying it's a multiverse. We don't know this football. This isn't our football. This isn't our NFL. This is some other universe's NFL, and we just happen to be watching it. You have teams coming back, winning games, doing things they shouldn't be doing, and it's just ridiculous. Players doing the same. The Cardinals play the Dolphins. Win 28-27. Tua come back. You thought that offense was going to be high powered. The 2-headed running backs are back and ready. Tua, 28-38, 234 yards, a touchdown. A-Chain had 97 yards. Mostert had 2 touchdowns. Tyreek Hill had 72 yards. A-Chain had 50 receiving yards and a touchdown. I mean, you just thought, all right, maybe Miami. Tua's back. They're going to amp up. This offense is going to get back to running full speed. Kyler Murray said, hold up. Wait a minute. Ooh, I played some video games, and we're going done winning. 26-36, 307 yards, 2 touchdowns. James Conner, 53 yards, rushing and touchdown. McBride, it was tight end day, right? It was National Tight End Day, and these tight ends showed out big time. was like 18 touchdowns between all the tight ends and insane amount of receptions, more than it's ever been. It's just crazy. McBride, 9 catches, 124 yards. Marvin Harrison, 6 catches, 111 yards, and a touchdown. I mean, Arizona came to life, and they said, "Nah, well, we got something for this division. We got something for this division." And they're playing. I mean, they're playing. They want that division. They want to be a part. They want to be up there. Again, we talked Eagles, Bengals, 37-17. Come on. Look, Hurts goes 16 of 20. Literally throws the ball 20 times. 16 of 20, 236 yards, 1 touchdown. Saquon has 108 rushing yards, no touchdowns because of that tush push. And of course, Jalen Hurts gets 3 touchdowns on that tush push. Pisses me off. Devontae Smith, 85 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. A.J. Brown, 84 yards. I mean, their offense wasn't crazy. They weren't going nuts, but they got the job done. That defense did what they needed to do. Joe Burrow, 26-37, 234 yards, a touchdown, an interception. Brown, look, this is where the problem is. Look at the run game here. 12 rushes for 32 yards and a touchdown for Brown. Then he got 3 rushes, 5 rushes for Burrow and Moss. Gesicki leading the way in receiving, 73 yards. Chase has a touchdown with only 54 yards. It just doesn't look too good for them. It does not look too good for them at all. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do here. They got to do something. Maybe they need to try to make a trade. The deadline is rapidly approaching. They got to do something here. Chargers, Saints. Herbert and his charge. Harbaugh. 26-8. 26-8. Spencer Rattler. 12 of 24, 156 yards. Sacked 3 times. Damn, he didn't even play the whole game. Kamara had 67 rushing yards. Olave had 100 receiving yards. Kamara had 55 receiving yards. They got problems in New Orleans right now. The Saints got some issues. I mean, Derek Carr being down, people are like, "Oh, Derek Carr, that's some issues going on over there." But also, you had Justin Herbert, 20 of 32, 279 for 2 touchdowns. J.K. Dobbins, 57 yards rushing and a touchdown. Herbert had 49 yards rushing. And here's my boy, Ladd McConkey. Good old Irish kid, Ladd McConkey. 111 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns. Josh Palmer, 72 yards receiving. I mean, he was throwing the ball everywhere. It's a good day for Herbert and them Chargers. Yeah, the Bills versus Seahawks. 31-10. The Bills put a ass whipping on them Hawks in Seattle. Josh Allen, 24-34 for 283, a touchdown, interception. James Cook. Thank God they're running the ball. 17 rushes, 111 yards, 2 tutties. Look at this, Shakir. 9 receptions, 107 yards. Keon Coleman, 70 yards, 1 touchdown. Kincaid had a touchdown. Cooper only had 1 catch for 3 yards. I think he'll start revving up more as he gets into it. Geno Smith, 21 of 29, 212 yards. No touchdowns, had an interception. But 21 of 29. Look, nobody could run the ball. Walker had 9 rushes for 12 yards. I mean, that's insane. JSN, 69 yards receiving. That's not good, Seattle. That's not good. You got to run the ball. You got a little beast back there. You got to start opening up holes. Oh, hold on. Skip the game. Jesus. Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders. And now this was a wild one. Came down to the wire, literally a Hail Mary. And on that Hail Mary throw, you had a Chicago defender. You had a defender, Spencer, who was running over there to the sidelines in the corner of the end zone, the opposite corner where everybody was at, standing there mocking the crowd. Hey, yeah, we win, blah, blah, blah. All this crazy shit. Runs all the way over to the other side, jumps up, tips the ball, and it goes right in the I don't know who caught the ball. It was right in his arms. Jayden Daniels gets that touchdown, gets a win. Commanders go off 18-15. It just makes you look stupid doing some shit like that. He better be all sorts of shit better happen to him in that locker room. He better have gotten jumped, beat up, swirlies. I don't know what had to happen to that dude after that shit because that is horrible. Horrible. Caleb Williams looking like trash. 10 of 24, 131 yards. DeAndre Swift, big game, 18 rushes, 129 yards and a touchdown. And it's just you didn't really have nothing going on. Caleb couldn't throw the ball anywhere. The Commanders' defense did its thing, but they were in the game. The Bears' defense is where it's at for them. The Bears' defense is huge for them. If they weren't that good, the Bears probably wouldn't have a damn win. Jayden Daniels, 21 of 38, 326 yards and a touchdown. He also ran for 52 yards. Scary Terry. I don't think it's been this easy for him ever in his career. 5 catches, 125 yards. I know he loves Jayden Daniels. He has got to be loving this man because he hasn't had a real quarterback. Kirk Cousins was great for him, but he has had to strive and struggle to make 1,000 yards a season. I mean, he is scratched, pulled, everything for that. I feel like he's doing his thing. He's definitely getting 1,000 yards. He's getting way more than that. Chiefs Raiders. What a game this was, too. Chiefs 27-20. I mean, they stay undefeated. Mahomes goes 27 of 38, 262, 2 touchdowns and interception. He's thrown an interception every game so far this year. Kareem Hunt, 59 yards rushing a touchdown. Kelsey, 90 yards receiving a touchdown. Worthy, 37 and a touchdown. D-Hop only had 2 catches, 29 yards. They got the win. Raiders, Gardner Minshew, 24-30. All right. 209 and 2 tutties. They have no run game. None. They need to do something here. Literally, Matson rushed. Dude, he rushed for 14 times. 15 yards. What? 1.2 yards a rush pretty much. 1.1 something. Come on now. That's sick. You got no run game. None. Ooh, bro. Knicks and his Broncos versus Carolina Panthers. 28-14. Bryce Young had to start the game because Andy Dalton, he got in that car accident. Glad him and his family are healthy and okay. I mean, he sprained his thumb, I think it was. Bryce Young went 24-37, 224, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Hubbard ran for 56 yards. And, I mean, they just – I don't know. They don't look good. No Thielen, no Deontay Johnson. Bro Knicks, 28-37, 284, 3 touchdowns, plus ran a touchdown, and he had 4 total touchdowns himself. Woo, so he was in on every scoring play. Cortland Sutton, 8 receptions, 100 yards. Lost a fumble, though. Troutman, 4 receptions, 85 yards and a touchdown. I mean, Bro Knicks in on every scoring play. There was 4 touchdowns. He ran one and threw the other 3. I said he was going to be the top guy coming out this draft. Jayden Daniels is literally the top guy. But Bro Knicks is your next guy. Like, literally, this dude's been doing everything with this team. And he doesn't really have a team. He's 5-3. He doesn't really have a squad. Jayden Daniels got players on that team. Bro Knicks does not have that. He has some all right players. He does not have Scary Terry type players or a defense like over there in Washington. Then you add the Cowboys and the Niners. Listen, man, these Cowboys are going down the drain and down fast. I said they were going to come third in this division, and they damn well are. Because you got Washington and the Eagles fighting for that top spot, and the Cowboys are coming in third. That's just all there is to it. San Fran, they got problems in their own damn division. They needed this win. Everybody on that team's hurt or injured or something and questionable in some sort of way. Dak Prescott, 25-38, 243, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. They have no run game. They got a bunch of old guys. Zeke Elliott is your leading rusher, 34 yards. Got a touchdown. You got CeeDee Lamb doing the damn thing. 13 catches, 146 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And then that's it. After that, no one went over 50 yards receiving. It was pretty much all CeeDee. I don't know if I'm the Cowboys. I'm going to tank the rest of this year. I'm going to try to trade Dak away and get something for him. Maybe trade him to the Raiders. You know, he's a good regular season quarterback, but I don't know. They need to do something because CD's going to want out of there eventually. He doesn't want to just continue being a star and not do nothing. San Fran Brock Purdy, 18 of 26, 260, a touchdown. He ran for 56 yards and a touchdown too. Kittle, 128 yards receiving and a touchdown. Debo had 71 yards. I mean, they only had 5 guys that caught the ball. But they got the job done. Today, in today's game, what? The Giants better win this game. Or, I mean, the Steelers better win this game. Play the Giants. They're in Pittsburgh. I mean, there is no reason why your defense shouldn't smack up Daniel Jones or Drew Lock. My whole thing is Neighbors is going to be back. That's a hell of a good target. I don't know. Ooh, Steelers should get this win tonight. Don't y'all think? Y'all agree? Steelers get this win tonight? They got to. If they don't get this win tonight, man, there's a lot of problems there. But again, the NFL is we're in a multiverse here. You know, we're seeing shit we would never expect. You never expect Jameis Winston to step in a game and do this and be this good. No interceptions. Let's see what he does next week. Sam Darnold doing what he's doing. All these players doing what they're doing. You just never expected. All these teams doing what they're doing. But this is great football. This is what I love. I love this because that means every team is positioning themselves to be in the playoff run. Everybody's still in this right now. There might be two teams. Maybe they're out. I don't even know that. I think everybody is still in it right now. But come week 15, I think there's still going to be about 28 teams that are in it to make the playoffs. That means half those teams won't make it, but 28 teams to fill 14 spots. I loved it last year when there was 30 teams in week 15 that had a percentage chance to make the playoffs. It might have been small, but it was a chance. There was light. Dim as shit at the end of that tunnel, but it was there. That's what I love about what we saw last year. I love the fact that it was like that. Because then teams aren't giving up, you know, at the beginning of December, midway through December, and just throwing other dudes out there, giving teams, you know, giving wins away. Because that's how all these teams before would get, you know, 13-3, 14-2, 15-1. Because at the end of the year, they're playing trash teams. They're just handing in a towel. If you have this type of consistency between all these teams, and they're all playing very well, and they all got a shot towards the end, they're not going to stop playing. They're not going to shut down players. They're going to continue to play. Because if the chance is there, and it might say 1%, but to be honest, if a lot of things happen, that 1% grows to be 100%. I love it. I absolutely love it. You got some college football. Ohio State. You have the most talented team, and yet you are acting stupid and like you don't know how to play this game. And it's scary to even watch you guys. It's scary to even pay attention to you guys in any sort of sense. Whew. Texas. Vandy came rolling back and almost took that from you. Vandy is for real. Like legit. I don't know if you guys are in the betting world, but I'm going to go ahead and play you this 125%. Come on now, get in your bets.
National Streaming Sports is brought to you in part by BetUs.com, designed for true fans. NFL odds, Week 1 and futures, college football odds, including Heisman Trophy favorites and playoff odds, NBA odds of division winners and playoffs, Major League Baseball playoff and World Series odds, the National Hockey League Conference playoffs and Stanley Cup odds, and boxing wagers. Betting opportunities include versus the spreads, and outright winners also during the game. Use our link on our website, nessp.info, the Bet Us Opportunities webpage, for a 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits. Must be 21 years old, and remember, bet responsibly.
Listen, your first 3 deposits, 125%. And I know what you put in. Bet responsibly, but come on now. There was a glitch in the system Saturday. BYU ranked number 11. Went to Central Florida. And for some reason, they were giving the points to BYU. What? 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 Why? See, a lot of people didn't understand. Oh, well, they know someone knows something. Someone's betting money somewhere, taking Central Florida. A lot of people did that, and they were stupid for that. I hammered it home with the BYU and the money line and the spread. Insane money was cashed on that. There's money all over the place. People better have bet on that and hit all sorts of money on that. You see some shit that don't look right, you make sure you check the injury reports. You make sure you do your damn research. And if it still don't seem right, then you better hammer it to hell home, because it will turn out right in your favor. And make sure you hit that betus.com up. Get our code from the nessp.info at our website, and dude, make some money. There's money to be made out here, and everybody wants a piece of the pie. Go get your slice. The QR code right here. Scan that QR code. That'll take you right there too. Scan that QR code. Get yourself a piece of this money. Some good money out here to be made. Let's make it. Let's make this money. But hey, again, another good week in NFL. NBA is getting rolling. It's going to be, the NBA is going to be good too. NBA is going to be real good this year too. Injuries are already starting to happen, but still, you saw teams that are revived coming together. My team, the Cavs, of course, 3-0, they're looking good so far. But NBA will be good. The NHL started off. You got the World Series going on. Dodgers up 2-0. I said the Dodgers were going to win the World Series from at the beginning of the season. Here they are, 2-0. I feel like they're going to take down the Yankees. I can't stand the Yankees all like that. I love the good old NY, hat. It's cool to have a Yankee hat, but I'm not a big fan of the Yankees. Old school pinstripe jerseys, I used to love them. The white ones, ooh, that was clean jerseys. Not a fan of the Yankees, though. Hopefully the Dodgers take them. They're actually my NL team. They have been for a long time. Dodgers up 2-0. They got a game tonight. I think game 3 is tonight. We're about to see, because if they go up 3-0, this is over with. Definitely over with. I'm glad y'all joined me today. I appreciate all your views, your likes, the comments, everything. I appreciate y'all all the time. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe on all the platforms. You see them scrolling across the bottom. We're on Network 216. Make sure, if you are a Cleveland fan, no matter where you're at in this world or this country, go subscribe to Network 216 on YouTube. Big Cleveland stuff. A lot of stuff going down there. Pet adoption thing is huge over there. Foodie stuff's going on. You'll love it. Great channel. Get to the Network 216. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the follow button. Do that all over the platforms we got here. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Tomorrow we got Sports Madness. It'll be with Scully and Jay. They'll be chopping it up, talking NFL and everything that has happened in the games to come. Thursday night, Off the Rails. I'm sure we'll be popping off. Don't know what's all going on. There's a lot of things that are starting to change and happen, so we will inform you as it goes. But always make sure you hit the like, follow, and subscribe button. And it doesn't take no time. If you're already viewing, hit the like button. Just hit that button for us. Just show some support. Show some appreciation. We love y'all. Listen, next time, why don't y'all jump in the chat? I love conversating with everybody. Love it. Absolutely love it. But I got to get the hell off here, get myself ready. I got to go put an 8-hour overtime in. I'll check y'all. Maybe I'll stop in tomorrow's show. If not, I'll see you throughout the week. Hit our TikTok up at the Man Cave 10. I'm always on there through the week doing stupid videos and stuff. Go watch it. Go support us on there too. We appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all have a good night. Steelers going to get that W. Get some easy money. Catch y'all next time. Salute.